While the Ukraine-Russia war may seem limited to the military level, it is likely to have far-reaching consequences for many countries worldwide. This war has had implications for the financial markets, the effects of which are mainly felt throughout the crypto space. Economic analysts believe this could lead to a significant increase in inflation because Russia is the world's largest exporter of natural gas and the second largest oil seller. In addition, hundreds of thousands or even millions of people will be displaced from Ukraine to other countries, which is likely to create a new crisis for the world, and especially Europe. Hey everybody! Welcome to the Millionaires Club. Millionaires Club is where future millionaires come to learn and enjoy. If you're new here, subscribe and hit the bell button to get notifications for new videos. And now, how war affects the crypto markets. The impact of the Ukraine-Russia conflict on digital currencies. Another critical issue affected by this war is the digital currency. In the sense that many people do not usually focus on the digital currency market and industry in a crisis like this. There is no doubt that this affects cryptocurrencies, as Bitcoin fell more than 10% in one day in response to initial rumors of a Russian attack on February 24th. The possibility of Russia escaping sanctions using cryptocurrencies may lead to increased regulation and tighter trade in the West. Still, it should also be noted that this conflict may be beneficial to the market because it shows how cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoins, can help people with big goals when they are entirely deadlocked. In other words, individuals and governments can use digital currencies in certain situations. The market has become more stable than at the beginning of the war and at the time of the initial attack. Given that the Russian ruble has fallen by 25% since the sanctions were imposed after the invasion of Ukraine, the percentage of Russian ownership in the digital currency markets, especially Bitcoin, has grown significantly. Bitcoin now dominates the ruble market regarding valuation, with more than 11% of Russia's adult population owning digital currencies. Bitcoin has risen more than 35% since the start of the Ukraine-Russia conflict. Still, Kamaman seems to be in a terrible crisis. Things are not as bright as they seem for Bitcoin and digital currencies. There is growing suspicion that Russia may use digital currencies to evade international sanctions. Still, some experts have expressed concern that converting billions of dollars into Bitcoin and moving such large sums could, in some ways, be harmful. On the other hand, sanctions are often aimed at Russian oligarchs. The term oligarchy refers to the political elites of countries. An oligarchy is a class with a limited but influential number of people who influence the country's leaders and how they are governed. The oligarchies run the affairs behind a country's political scene. This is the thinking of the U.S. government, as it has already begun discussions with crucial U.S. digital currency exchanges on how to prevent Russian citizens from circumventing sanctions using Bitcoin and other virtual currencies. But Russian individuals and institutions continue to successfully use digital currencies to transfer their wealth worldwide. In this case, the industry will face strong opposition from regulators and government agencies, which will result in people being severely restricted from using digital currencies. Cohen analyst Jart Seberg told MarketWatch that the United States is concerned that Russia could use digital currencies to circumvent sanctions. Russia's invasion of Ukraine at the time of the incident caused considerable concern to many. Still, after a while, the situation improved slightly due to the resistance and defense of Ukrainian forces and the idea of tightening sanctions against Russia. Bitcoin fell to more than $43,500 after failing to $34,740 after a dramatic 25% increase. Depending on the circumstances, if the violence in this war escalates or the sanctions against Russia significantly impact Western countries, the market may fall again. According to the latest figures from the analytics firm Elliptic, the Ukrainian government and government-affiliated NGOs have received approximately $24.6 million in assistance through digital currencies. This amount was in 26,000 separate gifts from different countries, individuals, and institutions. Some of this aid was provided to Ukraine by Uniswap Exchange, D.A. Young, and Gavin Wood, founder of Polkadot. Since the war, Ukrainian officials have posted Bitcoin and Atrium addresses on their Twitter accounts, providing donors with a precise, direct address for donations. What do you think about the impact of the war on the cryptocurrency situation? How much do you think this market was affected by this situation? Please share your opinions with us.